What's your biggest first world problem? Submitted by wintherz. There's nothing to do at work, but I have to look busy. Work has blocked so many sites, I can't access as many GIFs as I want. The hurricane momentarily knocked out my power last night while I was asleep, and it reset all my Philips Hue lights, so I was awoken by every single light in my room being on. Not enough unpaved rough roads for me to really use the 4x4 features of my Land Cruiser. My Bluetooth headphones running out of battery when I'm on longer flights. Each of my 3 kids likes a different type of toothpaste. I've said it before and I say it again. My thermos mug holds the heat too damn well. I can't enjoy my morning coffee on my way to work. Have to wait until I'm at work before it's drinkable. Looking for a good-sized plot of land to buy in the county, but trying to weigh my options on whether or not I can still get high-speed internet. One time I forgot my AirPods at work and I had to use regular headphones, but I forgot my headphones adapter for my iPhone, so I couldn't listen to music that day. My drive to work is too short, so I never get to listen to as much music as I want. But when I'm at home I do other things. And then 9.99 seems like too much for the amount I listen. These pretzels are making me thirsty. When automatic sinks don't sense your hand at the right time and you're just fisting the air with a handful of soap. Good house, good wife, good family, good friends, good money, but always self-deprecating sad because my job isn't fulfilling or meaningful. I have a dark blue luxury sedan in my driveway. Whenever I clean it, dragonflies think it's a body of water and come poop on it. It's covered in little yellow mustard spots all summer long. When I miss the bus, I go back home and take the car. Last night at work, my hands got dirty because I was touching so much money. Edit. I was counting cash at the end of the night at the grocery store I work at. Just so everyone's clear. Having a fridge stacked with food but not wanting any of it to eat. So you grab your 500-pound smartphone and place a 20-pound order for pizza, soda, and chicken wings on the side. The pizza arrives and you tip the pizza guy a few bucks, but only do it out of courtesy. You then proceed to sit down and flip through hundreds of channels that you pay for and deem nothing watchable. So you power on your expensive gaming device, load up Twitch and watch people play a game you already own. Slice after slice until the pizza that could feed a family of 4. You don't even eat the crust, instead just throw it away. You aren't even watching the TV. You're on your phone on Reddit talking about the worst first world problems. My house is so big that it's annoying to keep it clean. My cat keeps waking me up like 10 minutes before my alarm to demand food. Even if she still has food, she wants new food in the bowl. When I moved into my first house, renting, after college, it was a massive increase in the amount of space I had. Especially because it was just me living there. I've always been big into decorating. My college dorm always had plants, framed pictures and posters, etc. I refuse to be one of those only a couch and a TV kind of guys. When I first moved into my house I literally thought, man, this place is so big, I don't have enough stuff to fill it with to make it aesthetic. Waiting for my family to get their laundry out of the washer dryer. It's been 3 days. I'd take it out myself, but they acted like I was a monster last time. So oof. I can't find any good topics to listen to on YouTube. I'm tired of listening to political commentary and I need to find something else. Water meters are being installed in my building for the next 2-3 weeks. Each day our water gets cut for 6 hours. The tenants are upset and have to flush the toilet, wash their hands etc. with water from canisters. So, My legitimate first world problem is that I have to endure third world conditions for a few hours each day until my endless supply of clean water gets fixed. When a message pops up on my watch and I go to clear it, I have to be careful not to accidentally press one of the suggested responses. They are consistently terrible. At best it would look abrupt, like replying, "okay," to a long, thoughtful message. At worst it would be downright inappropriate, like replying, "sounds good," or "nice," to a message about an ill family member. That weekends are too short-lived. And also the problem about weekends is that if I go out during the weekend, I would be too tired and not just rest and relax as I want, but if I stay at home all weekend, I would be wasting valuable free time. My laptop isn't powerful enough to comfortably run SolidWorks and Football Manager at the same time. My house is big enough that I can lose Wi-Fi connection in the kitchen. Having a full-time job, and sometimes having to work more than 40 hours a week. Having trouble fitting a large pizza box in my fridge. Dealing with the side effects of getting cured of cancer. I'm lucky enough to be alive, complaining about all the bullshit after. Cancer is never really cured because all the cures also cause cancer, plus recurrence. The Wi-Fi in the house reaches my room on the 3rd floor, but it is ever so slightly slow. Deciding which of the 4 strains of medical cannabis to smoke this morning. The food at the all-inclusive resort I'm currently staying at doesn't meet my standard. Every meal from the buffet leaves me slightly disappointed. The heating in my car works too well. If I want just a bit of warmth cause it's chilly and I turn on the heating to the lowest possible setting, I'll be sweating more than a nun at an orgy in 2 minutes. The water bottles in the snack kiosk at work were just stocked this morning, so they weren't refrigerated long enough to be nice and cold yet. My friend and I want to get dinner after work and we can't decide where to go. Sometimes the battery dies in my RV because I haven't used it in a while. They discontinued my favorite body wash, and finding a substitute that is acceptable requires far too much sniffing of awful, overpowering scents. Having extra time to just sit and enjoy my coffee while my computer updates. I lost my left AirPod. I lost the access to the tower of my workplace. Now I have to take my smoking breaks in front of the building. Not finding parking in college. Finding someone to love. Pretty much the only real thing that's missing. IML. I have financial stability at the job I'm currently working at. I can pay my rent, have money left over and save a bit or spend it. The job itself is so boring that I think I'm losing brain cells working here. I know I should be happy that I can live my life supporting myself, but I am in need of either a change in tasks or just need a completely different job. I have 3 monitors at work, but I want 4. My house is too big for my wireless router, so I need to add an extender or 2. We work for an airline and get free flights. Travel a lot, but can't get upgraded to first class when we travel with my daughter because she isn't 6 years old yet. I'm just too busy with all my kids' extracurricular recreational activities. I'm approximately 30 years old and am an undergrad student without children. I'm married to an executive who is 5 years older than me. I can't relate to anyone in my life right now. Students are about a decade younger than me. Everyone my spouse knows through work has children or even grandchildren my age. I am trying to avoid people altogether because it's weird no matter who I interact with. I have too many charger cords that I can't remember which is the one that doesn't charge anymore. Stupid people believing stupid things because our modern technologies give every crazy a voice and an opinion. I know the irony that I've just put myself into this bracket with this very post. Today, I have a dentist appointment. I think I may have breast cancer, but I don't have insurance to do anything about it. Having 2 jobs but still unable to afford moving out of my parents' house. Bottled water tasting funny. I race to cars and can't find a racetrack for economy street cars. I only see tracks for off-road cars. Being left-handed. I'm gonna go with having health insurance but not enough money to actually use it without going into crippling debt. Knowing technology is a terrible thing that has ruined millions of people's lives, but not being able to hate it because I actually enjoy using it responsibly. People who give themselves awards on Reddit to promote their shitty posts. The fresh vegetables at the grocery store in the middle of winter don't taste as good. My house is so big that Wi-Fi can't cover all the rooms despite having 2 of them this year. My 2016 Prius doesn't have auto headlights. I have to turn them on every time I drive at night. My commute is too short so that I arrive before the car heat up in winter. I've been sitting here at work for 4 hours cause the system is down and they won't let us go home. That I don't have enough money yet to build a good gaming PC, complete with peripherals and necessary furniture. I have a house, a car, and a good job. I've paid off my student loans and car loan. I am 27. Life is easy for me compared to most, and I feel miserable and sad and want to be dead. My library changed audiobook services. The old service let you download the books you checked out onto your device. The new service uses cloud technology and doesn't download. That means if I don't have an internet connection 100% of the time, I can't listen to the audiobook. That doesn't work for me at all. The whole fucking purpose of listening to audiobooks, for me, is that I don't have to be tethered to a physical object, book or e-reader, and can do other things while I listen. So now I'm restricted to a 150 feet radius from my Wi-Fi. Blah.